I don't know if Seth can because he's peeing right now, but
Can you hear me right now?
I can hear you right now.
Can he hear me right now?
No, because his headphones aren't on and he's peeing. What was that, your dick? It's so black.
You've seen it before.
I have.
You've seen Peen City before.
Is that just like penises in general, or that's the name for your specific penis?
At that time, it was Peen City.
Oh, okay. Now what is it?
Now it's Ernest Ruckleford. That's the name of the penis.
This obviously that's the
Obviously.
name for your penis now. Hi, Caesar boy. He's spazzing out there. Come here. Come on. You fucking went. You could probably leave it open, honestly.
Right.
They don't have their collars on, so they're not going to be jingle jangling.
Okay.
Hey, buddy. But he is going to be like right here.
Don't lick me. Whoa. Who's this handsome guy?
It's Lucas's penis.
LL.
Ernest Ruckleford.
That's a good name for a penis.
Thank you.
LL Pity to Fool J.
Ooh,
No.
good.
Bad. Sorry, I meant dumb.
Hold on. I got to transplant my notes.
Trans facts.
How are you doing, Seth?
Doing well. How are you?
It's fine.
Oh, it's a shame.
I don't
Shamble.
know why you're asking me.
Well, you asked me.
Yeah, we can just ask each other questions, Lucas.
Well, it's weird that both of you have asked, like, how are you doing?
So, how are you?
Like, we talk all the time, and we're, like, pretty good friends, and you're like, what you been up to? Like, how are you today?
I
Like,
saw
we're
you 3
coworkers.
nights ago.
Yeah.
How was the live music?
2.
2.
It was really good, actually. Those two, the people there were really cool. It was a couple. So it's rare that we have 2 people that like sing together for harmonies and stuff. The acoustics are pretty good there. And they gave me a shirt.
Oh.
Yeah, they took requests. So I like was requesting things for my coworkers because they were too shy to do it.
Did you request Fast Car?
No. They wanted anything Panic at the Disco. So they did like
That's the name of the song. Anything Panic at the Disco by
Yeah,
Fall Out Boy.
by Fall Out Boy, yeah. No, they did one something off their very first album. It's like there's a reason these tables are numbered, honey. You just don't get it yet.
They'll do.
Yeah, and that's just what they'll do.
On number.
But I went up after they were done, and I was like, "You guys got a shirt?" And they're like, "Well, he's got these black ones, and then mine are the teal ones. Like, give me a fucking teal one." You got large, and she's like, "Yeah, here you go." And they gave it to me for free because I was cool. Yeah. Used all my cool points on a shirt this week.
And now you're gonna be so lame here.
Yeah, I'm gonna like really suck.
Well, when does your week restart?
I count Monday.
Monday is the start of the new week.
Yeah.
Because some people do like Sunday, you know.
That's so stupid to me.
And my work does Saturday as the start of the new week.
Eesh. I don't know. We get paid the 5th and the 19th, so weeks are kind of meaningless.
He's just getting in his.
We get paid
right
the 7th and the 22nd. It's goofy.
It is goofy. I don't get that.
I just get paid every other Thursday.
Bitch.
And I'm not a bitch for that. I'm not making that up. And just doesn't make me a bitch.
Be doing that a lot, probably.
How are we starting this bitch? Are we just singing happy birthday to Seth?
I thought so.
You don't do that for the intro, though.
That's true.
We've talked about that.
Yeah.
You do it like after
We'll
the
do
intro,
it after the intro.
if you have to do it at all.
Well, we will.
Because we didn't do it for Brandon.
Yeah, because you guys don't care about me.
I think we just straight up forgot. I wanted to. Like before recording, I was excited to do it, and then we just like never did it.
Yeah, we'll sing happy birthday to you.
I don't want that.
Too bad. But we do need to start it somehow.
Speaking of hair.
Trying to be radical.
We can do that thing that we did, Lucas, when we recorded 900, where we just start saying just skateboard terms.
Radical.
Yeah. Pretend to be like 90s skateboarders.
Yeah.
Kick flipped your mom's pussy last night.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm into it.
That'll
Let's
work.
do it.
Okay,
Let's just
let's do that.
pretend we're pre-Tony Hawk.
Pre-Tony Hawk, we're just a gang of skaters, you know, and we're
Yeah,
just gonna be
Gator
like,
boys.
Yeah.
See you later, boys.
Yeah. You know how the kids have been saying a devious lick?
no, kids aren't saying that.
Yeah, kids are saying that as like as a term for theft. They steal things. It's a devious lick.
Huh?
Mhm.
You know, my devious lick is
Your dick.
yeah. That's exactly right.
Lou.
Yeah, because he can't lick so well.
All right. Well, I think we're set. Lucas has got his Hawaiian shirt on, so we're good there.
Woo! I'm not gonna comment on it.
Okay. And I think we're ready. My editing sucked for Transformers.
Mitch's fault.
Yeah. One, not
Mitch's
resuming his audio file, and then two,
Oh, I gotta
can't
test
believe-
my audio here. Hold on.
one for not resuming that, and then two, you can just hear us.
Audio test. Audio
Like
test.
through his.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was pretty good. I'm ready.
But then I had to cut out like all the middle things on the Skype because there's all this at the beginning, there's all that shit at the end, there's all that shit in the middle when we pause. Then I had to try and figure out, because if I would have had each of our audio files when the Skype went down, we could have each still had us talking, but then it's just like silence. Like, god damn it. So I made a little thank you for your patience while we experience technical difficulties.
That's pretty nice. Did you record yourself or just find like a royalty one?
No, I did a voice recorder and just typed it in and then had a robot
Had
voice
Siri
say
say
it
it.
over some like hold music.
My skin is peeling. That's pretty good.
Oh,
Goodbye. Yeah, I almost bought these for Tu Wong Fu because it sounds like a euphemism. Was it Tu Wong Fu? Maybe it was something else.
Tu Wong Fu has a lot of views on YouTube. It's like 30 of them.
I know. We were looking at all the YouTube videos and we're like, why are some of these like
The Ronald
blowing up?
McDonald.
All
Hard.
of them are exploding.
Did you see
yeah.
somebody commented on one of them?
No.
Just some random dude was like,
That part was so funny when you guys
He was like,
reacted to
bro,
this.
2550 to 2630.
Yeah.
Your guys' face when you talk about the king wearing his whitey tighties was hilarious.
And then we clicked on it. We went to go look at the reaction. You guys just like chuckled for a second.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't even like the craziest reaction or anything. The guy just loved it. I was a big fan of your faces.
Yeah, it wasn't even that funny. But thank you for listening and commenting and
yeah,
spread
sorry,
it.
not to.
Yeah.
If you're still tuning into the YouTube, spread that.
I hope it's
Spread
that
that
one
shit.
guy that's a huge fan. I would love a super fan.
A huge fan.
If we had no fans and one super fan, that'd be awesome.
You'd rather be 9 people's favorite thing than 100 people's 9th favorite thing?
Yeah, obviously. That's so much more fun. Oops.
All berries.
Oh God, there he goes.
Oh. What is he doing?
He's trying to hypnotize us. This
It's trying to show us
Rorschach.
his tit.
Yeah, I'm not going
Rorschach
to
shit.
comment on it.
Okay. We are ready. Your audio test is good?
Yep.
Let's do it then. All right, skateboarding lingo.
I don't know much.
That's okay.
Ollie.
Oh,
Oh,
and
good.
Ollie.
Yeah.
Negative Ollie.
All right. One. No. Don't laugh. 1, 2, 3. Play.
Tubular.
Radical.
Nice.
Poppin' Ollie.
What are we gonna do, boys? Let's cause
Let's go
some trouble.
surfing.
No.
Let's
We-
go prank a shark.
Let's
Grind
go
some
skate,
rails?
bro.
Give
Let's
him-
go. Let's grind some rails and then grind some ladies.
Yeah.
Hey, Narbro. Actually, I do have something I gotta wipe out with you on here. My older brother actually took the big wipe out of life, man. And I'm kind of gnarly trying to figure out how to go forward with this, man. You know, gnarly.
Now you're riding solo.
He's kick flipping in hell.
Whoa. That's Bucky we're talking about.
Bucky not going to heaven.
You got two brothers that had the big wipeout of life. One of them evil, one of them good.
Mostly the gang violence, bro.
He was a skater boy, and then he said, "See you later, boy."
No,
he did.
It's ripped my family apart, man. It's we're trying to grind out here on these rails, man. But at home, it's just people are falling into addiction and just grief cycles, you know.
Sounds like they need
It's
to
not
hit a
gnarly.
180 ollie on life. Yeah.
You know, you say the grind never stops, but then when it does stop, everything comes to a stop. So sometimes you just got to keep grinding. Timothy, can you keep grinding for us? Tubular,
Yeah.
let's hit the ramps, bro.
You like already paused for 5 seconds by the time you put your hand up.
Happy birthday to you,
big dog.
Happy birthday, big
Mr.
dog.
Big Dog.
Happy birthday
Dear Mr.
to Mr.
Seth
Big Dog, Seth Reintigner. Happy
He'll
birthday. He'll get ya to Big Dog. Woo. Yeah, encore. We just sing happy birthday again.
Yeah. Play that same song. I said it like 4 times last night.
Play that same. Oh, what
To the people at the live
playing?
music, yeah.
They
were not.
It's Seth's birthday.
It's Seth's birthday.
Is it really?
Made it
It will have been
5
days prior.
Yeah, the 12th.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And
My
because my God, you have congratulations.
Yeah, all my best friends have birthdays.
What about your like okay friends?
No Jehovah's.
Not sure.
You wouldn't
Haven't asked.
You wouldn't. Yeah, if they're just okay friends, you wouldn't go out of your way to see if they had a birthday.
Yeah, it's exactly right.
Well, thank you, Levi and Cecilia, for bringing Seth into this world.
Don't thank my parents for fucking.
I didn't say that.
You did, indirectly.
I'm somebody that doesn't speak in absolutes. Okay,
Like a Sith.
like a Seth Lord. Ooh.
Ooh.
But a year ago, Seth decided we have to start a birthday episode tradition.
Yeah, this is the anniversary of me making a big stink about birthdays.
And this is the anniversary.
Alex upset.
This is the anniversary of us getting overly drunk and talking about Pokemon for 3 hours.
That was a big one. Is that our longest episode?
No, there's
at the time, was it?
It was by far at the time. There are
it was like a
two longer.
groundbreaking
The first bracket that we ever did because there were
Oh,
64 films. And then Love on a Leash was crazy long.
Yeah, I was surprised when you told me that was
Like 251.
That's like our longest one that's not a bracket.
Yeah.
That's crazy. No wonder Lucas had to go to bed.
Kelly gets passionate about things, okay?
Yeah. That's our super fan.
Yeah, it really is. Her and Bilson.
Not the one guy on YouTube that comments about things.
But it is Seth's birthday. We're gonna wish him a happy birthday at the end.
Woo!
At the end.
We just
Still waiting for that hat, Karen.
Karen, don't buy the hat. Marina bought a hat for you.
God damn it. It was a goof. I don't want presents.
Well, I also have a present.
It's not a joke anymore.
I also have a present in the closet for you.
I know.
I open it up and it's a body.
It's Alan.
It's an Alan. But Seth, you picked a movie.
I did.
And so I've got some questions for you guys. Do you like birthdays?
Did you marry me for my treasure?
My first question is, do you like birthdays? It doesn't matter. My next question is, do you like animated talking skateboards?
Oh yeah.
Radical. And my last question is, do you like Dan?
In the movie?
Fuck you, Dan.
Fuck you, Dan.
Or in the movie. I would still say fuck you, Dan, if it was Dan in the movie.
Same
I like-
guy.
The stepdad, my stepdad, Dan. The stepdad. Shout out.
Shout out
the
Dan
titular,
boy.
the titular stepdad that we've always been talking about.
Yeah.
Dan. But if you like birthdays, you like animated talking skateboards, or you like Dan, you've come to the right place. This is the good, the bad, and the birthdays.
Movies.
Oh, I'm bad.
Fuck you. You gotta text me these things ahead of time, Brandon.
So you don't sound like an idiot just saying movies.
Yeah.
His favorite thing to do every week, and you throw in a
This is the good, the bad,
birthdays.
the movies.
Birthdays.
Movies.
Oh, and this week we watched
The Skateboard Kid.
from 1991, 1993.
Three
And-
is.
Seth was torn between a couple things. There was like this, Frank, there was Mac and Me,
Yeah, that would have been good.
and there was Pokemon 2000. You thought about doing another Pokemon film,
Yeah.
or like the 4. It's like 2 shits, Frank,
Yeah.
and Pokemon 2000 is amazing.
Still a 10.
Did you see the TikTok I sent you where the guy ranked all the Pokemon movies?
Yeah, he was wrong about most of them, but that's fine.
But Pokemon 2000 deserves to be at the top.
He nailed it.
Yeah. As long as you got number 1 right. And that number 1 is you.
In our hearts.
Because it's your birthday.
Yeah. Number one.
But we'll
How-
acknowledge
how
that at the
old?
end.
Me?
Yeah.
I'll be 27. Getting up there.
Wow.
That's me
We'll,
age.
we'll all be
Yeah.
27 for like a month.
Yeah. It's going to be cool.
And then Lucas is going to graduate to
Yeah.
28th grade.
Yeah. I've only got a year to overdose, so wish me
Jesus.
luck.
What?
Yeah.
27 Club.
Mm-hmm. I already have the white lighter, so we are halfway there to stardom. That somebody would say something.
No. This is sad.
Sad.
It's sad.
Okay.
Um,
Somebody will think it's funny out there.
But the Skateboard Kid, 1993. We've got some beers too. I told Seth, I was like, hey, it's your birthday. You pick a beer. He's like, all right, I got this. And then I text him at like 1 a.m. last night as I'm working my overnights. I'm like, hey, Seth, do you pick a beer? He's like, no. I'm just like, do you have something like you prefer? He's like, oh, I'll just pick something random. I was like, why not just something you like? You're like, well, that's boring. I was like, more boring than
That's
just something
boring.
random? You're like, no, that is fun. So today I was like, do you have like anything, like a style? You're like, no. Something, you said something cool and handsome. And Marina's like, that's the oddest way to describe a beer. But we were at Town and Country. She's like, let me pick it. So she found.
I got this. She pushed Brandon aside.
She put from Highlander Brewing Company in Missoula. She picked up the Pocket Cowboy because it's got a cowboy on here. She said cowboys are cool and they're handsome. It's also a Mexican lager, and she thinks Mexicans are handsome. That's me.
It's him.
He's him.
Does you think George Lopez is an Adonis?
Yeah, that's the real Mexican that she finds
Yeah.
overly attractive and
All of
cool
them,
and
she
handsome.
thinks.
Yeah.
That 1 to 10 scale is just how close you look to George Lopez. And Brandon's like an 8. For that scale. You're a 10 on the other one.
Yeah.
Obviously.
It's a Mexican lager. It's crisp and classic. It's only 4.7% alcohol. Well, you've already opened yours. What do you think?
It's good. It's crisp and fresh.
You said you like a good Mexican lager.
I love Mexican lager.
I'm only drinking 1, maybe 2. If I only drink a little bit of beer, it makes me sleepy, and I have to work from 7 p.m. to
Drink
8
a
a.m.
lot.
Yeah, we should get drunk.
Yeah,
Marina loves when you get drunk.
Yeah, and then I work in a pharmacy for 13 hours. They would.
Well, you wouldn't be doing pharmacy work though, so it's not that unethical.
No, but my regional boss is going to be there tonight, I think.
Ooh,
So I should bring him
extra
some.
drunk. Yeah,
Yeah.
We have a Mexican lager at work.
Oh, that
and
is good.
There was a couple that was like, yeah, bam.
Nice.
Excuse me, sorry, burpee. But she was like, I want something like crisp and light. It's like, okay, I got a couple options for you. Like, here's our white noise, and then here's the Mexican lager. And she was like, that's racist. You can't bring me Mexican lager, because she was a Mexican woman, but she'd asked for like basically that. It was fun.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good. Is White
Yeah.
Noise named after the novel?
I think so.
I don't think so. It doesn't. I don't know. I can't say
Brandon doesn't
anything
think
about it.
so.
But I don't think so.
Mm.
I like White Noise. White Noise is a good one.
Mm.
But
I hate
that's
the
our
movie.
beers.
Hate the movie.
I didn't even know it wasn't.
Hate it.
Came out last year. It's gobbledygook.
Oh, it's not based on that.
About
It
the
definitely is not.
1980s Cold War novel by Don
What?
DeLillo.
Oh, maybe.
By who?
Don DeLillo.
Donda.
DeLillo.
But that is our beer, and so let's get into the movie. We've got yeah, there you go. We got a director today called Larry Swerdlove.
Nice.
Is that an anagram for something?
It's gotta be.
Swerdlove. Swerdlove.
Is there numbers on there already?
Yeah. There's not a lot of
It
research
felt
about the
like a
Skateboard Kid.
ghost directed little bit of Spielberg touch in there. I wonder if he was, just wanted to change the name off for union credit, stuff like that. Someone like that, not necessarily Spielberg, but I don't know if Swerdlove exists.
Yeah.
It's probably Evil Drew.
Ooh.
Is his real last name.
Yeah. Well, when you look at his IMDb, he's got nothing else. This is it.
This is it.
This is really it. But he's also he's mostly a writer, and he wrote this along with Gary Stewart Copeland. Now, Gary Stewart Copeland wrote 2 episodes of Mummies Alive, 1 episode of Extreme Ghostbusters, and 40 episodes of RoboCop Alpha Commando.
Interesting.
Extreme Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
The busting ghosts wasn't extreme enough?
No.
They had to light their pants on fire while they did it?
Yeah.
All
And
right.
the ghosts were busting.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, it's one thing to catch a ghost in general, but to catch them in the act,
they're worth more mid-coitus.
Yeah. And then as far as Larry Swerdlove, he's done those same things. He wrote those with Gary Stewart Copeland, but he also did 1 episode of Beverly Hills Teens, 2 episodes of Chippendale Rescue Rangers, 24 episodes of the Muppet Babies.
Love the Muppet Babies.
13 episodes of Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Boo.
Oh, why are we booing Clifford?
I didn't like Clifford.
What? I thought you did.
No.
That was you and me?
It was you that liked it.
Not just me. I wasn't the only one that liked that show growing up.
Oh, I thought you meant the movie.
No, everybody hated the movie. I hated the movie. I'm talking about the kids show.
I don't like the show.
I thought you did. I thought you and I liked that one. And you didn't? Did you like the show?
Pictures of you. I was never crazy about Clifford.
Damn. I could have sworn. Anyway.
He's done 3 episodes of... Fuck him. He's done 3 episodes of The Adventures of
T-Bone?
Yeah. He's done 3 episodes of The Adventures of Piggly Winks.
Oh, sick. Which one?
He's done 3 episodes of The Adventures of Piggly Winks.
That's not the full title, Brandon. It's called
Jackers.
I hardly know her. Is that the show about pig or dice, and if they land in a certain position, you get bonus points?
I did no clue.
That's a board game.
Yeah, I think
my dad.
that is right.
You played that?
There's a board game?
Yeah.
Well, it's not a board game,
it's like Yahtzee,
but it comes in a box.
But with pigs.
Yeah. No, straight up. They land different positions, and if they're kissing each other, you get 1 billion points and you win the whole game.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So you're just trying to make pigs fuck?
Yeah. And you're like, woo! The whole family's cheering him on.
He's done a movie called The Little People Video. Yeah. I don't know about that one.
Well, I'm sorry, we're gung-ho about even dwarves start small, but The Little People Video is a step too far.
Yeah. And then the last thing he did is called The Disease They Call Fat, all caps.
Mm-hmm. That was the
awareness
original
is
title
necessary.
for Supersize Me.
You got to spread the awareness on fatness.
Spread that awareness, girl. Sorry.
You say that often?
No. Exclusively never, actually.
You said it with such confidence. I figured.
Yeah, I'm just...
That's a go-to for you.
It's a character I'm doing. I'm trying it out.
And that character is?
Porn director.
Okay.
Yeah.
But also social climate enthusiast.
That's exactly right.
You're like Michelle Obama's right-hand man, where you're like, we need to get active.
I'm the former two-removed president's first lady's assistant.
Yes.
Bad.
To get healthy, kids.
He's gone.
And then a cast for you guys today. First, we're starting off with Timothy Busfield.
Better not pee again.
That would be so funny if he peed.
Yeah.
But Timothy Busfield Then you got Bess Armstrong. You got Cliff DeYoung. Rick Dean.
Are any of these people famous?
Dom DeLuise.
He is.
Dom DeLuise is?
Yeah, he was a pretty renowned voice actor.
Skateboarder?
He did like
Oh.
the old cartoon. He was like a crow. I want to say Secret of Nim or something.
Huh.
Is that what it is?
I have no clue.
You never heard of that?
Squirrels in that.
Have you seen that?
I've heard of that.
I don't know.
I'll look it up.
There's also Trevor Lissauer, Chanel Gray, and Jonathan Pecker.
I hardly know her.
You know these people.
No, and we told my mom we were recording one today because I was at lunch with her and Marina, and she was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, it's the Skateboard Kid for Seth's birthday." She's like, "Oh, I think I know that." I was like, "I promise you, you don't, Mom."
Secret of Nim. I've never seen it, but it looks familiar.
It does look familiar.
Aren't they like animals? It's really dark, I think.
Yeah, it looks pretty dark
looks
from the
super
pictures.
fucking dark.
He's like the big bird. This is Dom DeLuise in the movie.
Oh, I've seen that bird.
Yeah, that's him. He's like I said, it was the John DiMaggio of the 90s. So was John DiMaggio, though. So that's tough.
John DiMaggio was the Dom DeLuise of the 90s. But yeah, so that's the cast. It's like a bunch of nobodies, basically, and then one voice actor.
Yes.
He looks cool, though.
It does look super cool.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, he died?
In 2009.
Oh, no.
R.I.P.
Well, a long time ago. When was he born?
Who did he play in this film?
He was born in 1933? Goodness gracious.
Who did he play in this film?
He was the skateboard.
Yeah. I didn't want to spoil anything.
Oh, no. Bad performance, then. Dom.
And then a plot for you guys today. There's a long one on IMDb, probably because it doesn't have like an official plot. It's just like somebody typed this in. An American Tale? Nice. It was, no one could be more bored than Zach, the new kid in town with no friends in sight.
More skateboard.
When a gang of hip skateboarding thrashers start cruising his neighborhood, Zach hopes his luck will change, but they want nothing to do with him. Then Zach makes the discovery of his life. A talking, wisecracking, magical skateboard. And suddenly, skateboarding rises to entirely new heights.
Like the sky.
Yeah. I like that this plot has nothing to do with the majority of the film, which is like the car dealership and like land ownership and
it was the same
mortgage
with
and
the trailer we watched after the movie. None of it was about any of the disputes in the film.
Yeah.
It was just like, check this out. Like sick guitar riffs, kids dying.
Good choice.
Yeah, I mean that's
They should have stripped it back. I think
even less conflict.
Conclusion. Correct. Yeah, more skateboarding.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Skateboarder.
Yeah, less
yeah.
land disputes.
And it's
but
funny
that always finds these types of movies. This is part of my grander point too. It always ends up being land disputes, or it ends up being inheritance rights or water privileges or something like that.
It's funny because
always a property issue.
The first time we brought this film up was like a year and a week ago when we did Mel, because you're like, oh, Mel flies in there, and it's like us kids, and
one of you guys had brought up how. Or one of us had brought up how like all the 90s kids films ended in the thing flying magically.
So you brought this up.
Mel, Skateboard
And
Kid.
watching this, I was like, this is very similar to Mel.
What's Mel? It's Love on a Leash. It's also the Karate Kid. You know, it's a talking cat. It's all this stuff where an entity, either large or tortoise or talking, that shouldn't be living, enters these people's lives and disrupts the property rights of the neighborhood.
But
usually a southern man comes in to try and take over.
Like I can see the commonalities between some of them, but like Mel is like really like spot on. Like, yes, magical creature, kids interacting with it. It's
goofy.
It's goofy, but then it's also like a land dispute, as the guy was trying to buy the grandpa's land, and then this one, the guy's trying to get her land with the mortgage, and all that. I was like, what in the hell? It was just like, it was Mel, but I don't think it was as fun as Mel. I wanted there to be more skateboarding.
It was pretty fun.
There was a good amount of skateboarding. I don't think the kid ever walked anywhere, to be fair.
No, but I wanted more skateboarding.
just craving it.
Just like I wanted more Mel.
There was a good amount of Mel. Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't walk anywhere.
No.
He just skateboarded.
He skateboarded too. That's right.
He did.
5, 6.
Take up stakes.
And now some history for you guys. I have no history for you guys.
How about a today in history, Brandon?
Ooh, my birthday.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on today in history.
It's the 9th?
I woke up at like 12:30, so
the 8th.
I'll figure it out. Today in history, July 9th.
Somebody Google what the date is.
I'm looking at the news app on my iPhone right now.
Oh, they started construction on the Billings overpass on Montana Avenue. So
The Declaration of Independence was read aloud to General George Washington's troops today.
nice.
What else is going on? Prince Fielder became the second player to win multiple titles in the home run derby.
Nice. The Northern Lights are coming to several states this week in the lower 48.
Who? The Northern Lights?
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah. Biden says the war
yeah, you
with
can
Russia
see it
must
in the
end before NATO can consider membership for Ukraine.
Our friend of the podcast, Tyler Payne, was born today.
Nice.
Yeah.
Boo.
Does he listen?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't broadcast this to anybody close to me. They would hate me.
Oh, the
Dumbass Nikola Tesla was born today.
The
famous dumbass Nikola Tesla.
He
The
did, well, he
$2 billion
drank mercury and was a virgin.
Everybody drank mercury,
but
being a virgin's kind of inexcusable in that era. So yeah, he's kind of a dumbass.
The $2 billion Las Vegas Orb concert hall is open.
Famous dumbass is making me laugh. I know I'm the one that said it, but it's really hitting the spot for me right now. Famous dumbass, like reading in an anchor voice.
He was such a geek, in a bad way.
Me?
No, you're
both
cool.
of you.
Tesla.
I thought you said you're such a geek.
Tesla was like 6'9", like 70 pounds.
Whoa.
And was like playing with magnets all day long.
He's actually Chet
He's
Holmgren.
him.
Yeah.
He's Poku. His neck.
Ugh.
Poku's neck.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got no history. We went over history of today, so that's good. And it's budget time. Budget time.
Budget gonna go down the road. Give me fucking budget, bitch.
That's good.
The budget bitch is a property of the good, the bad, and the
Trademarked.
movies.
So I'm telling
Anybody
you,
who
birthday.
does try
Burn.
to replicate will be murdered, not persecuted.
will be executed, not prosecuted.
Yeah. What do we think the budget of this
Summarily.
film is? Budget of this film is.
I don't think you have one, sir. You're
Okay.
bluffing.
I
He's
hate
bluffing.
meta guesses, so I'm gonna say 900,000.
Lucas is our winner today.
You can't give him a win for the meta answer. This doesn't count. On my birthday episode,
On your birthday episode.
I've already won.
You did. At the game of life.
Strife.
Ooh.
27
nice.
times.
Yeah, no budget. What do we think the budget could have been? I
was
guess you
carried
said
for my
nine.
first
You said
10.
900,000. So
My parents
Probably
carried
like-
my game.
400,000.
I don't see this hitting 1 million.
They had some,
Especially in the
they had-
90s.
They blew some stuff up.
They
wrecked a
did.
car.
They tipped a tower over.
They
Two of
sci-fi'd a
them.
mouth.
They did.
Or sci-fi'd. They CGI'd a mouth.
They sci-fi'd it out.
It's like science fiction to mouth on
They
a
had the
skateboard.
CGI, all those impossible skateboard tricks they all kept doing. Humanly impossible.
They were not
Yeah.
impossible.
They were so high in the air. Those kids.
How about opening weekend? Seth?
I don't know. You probably don't have anything else for this either. But I would guess. I don't know. I'll also say 900K again.
This might have
Lucas?
something. I'll say 2 million.
The winner today is Seth.
Woo! It's $4,000.
It didn't have anything. I have no budget or
So why did
box
I
office.
win?
Because you did say at the beginning. I don't
No.
think this has anything.
I'm glad it's 1-1 then. I don't want to count either of these.
It's 1-1. Do we think this could have made? I think this would have made money if it's a sub $1 million budget.
No. I think direct to TV. This screams. This yelps. at me.
Probably. It's howling at you.
Yopped.
Direct to TV. Yup.
Kids might see this, I guess.
I knew one kid that really loved the movie when he was young.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Name drop.
Ryan, last name. I actually don't remember his last name.
Gallagher.
Who was this movie aimed at?
Ryan Gallagher. I think kids.
Probably kids.
But not skateboarding
teens.
kids.
Yeah, because they're wildly uncool.
That's exactly right. It was like what kids would imagine being cool is like. Because none of the kids smoked any cigarettes or like
drowning.
flipped any nickels around. Yeah.
Flipped any nickels.
I make this joke like once a month.
Flipped any kicks.
Ooh.
They did kick
Pickles.
Yeah, they did.
Flipping pickles. None of them were fry cooks. Like,
yeah. None of them were
that's what
working minimum wage just to get by.
That's what teenagers...
One of them had a ponytail. That's pretty cool, but that was about it.
Was a ponytail cool for a guy in the 90s?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Of course. That having like
weird.
a code name like Snake.
Kid next
I wish
door.
my name was Snake. You guys should call me something.
You love Snake. We call you Big Dog.
Yeah, that's not cool though.
That's not cool. He wants
It's
to
like
be
a way to
called something
degrade
like,
me. Like Ghost.
Gator?
Or like Shrapnel.
Gator?
Gator would be
Gator
sick.
would be cool.
Yeah.
Because still a reptile.
Yeah, and I hardly know her.
It's Pit Stop in the building.
Pit Stop I don't like.
I like Pit Stop.
It sounds like I'm either getting fucked by truckers or I have horrible BO. And it's not a good option either way.
We were...
The
Seth
Ghost
sent
of
me
Corpus Christi.
Who's Corpus Christi? Is he like a Greek guy?
It's a
or
city
some
in
shit?
Texas.
Yeah, it's a city in Texas.
I'm the ghost of a city?
Yeah.
That's
You
pretty
haunt
cool.
it.
That's
Oh.
cool.
We were
What a
talking
metaphor.
about... We were talking
Pork
about...
fucker. Yeah.
we were talking about military call signs, and we were saying like how we once long ago gave all of us names, and I was like, I was
Leprechaun
Ramirez.
4.
It was Leprechaun 4.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I was Ramirez. You were Kowalski. What was Seth? Do we remember?
My thought is that I didn't get a name or I was like Dinkus or
Dumb.
something. Yeah.
Squeegee.
I thought we would have made Brandon something dumb at the time.
I made him Ramirez because he's Mexican though. And there's a Ramirez in
I
every
guess that makes sense.
military thing. I think this was before my dumb era though.
He's a
I
chick,
think
maybe?
I was the chick. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, I think it was before your dumb era.
Yeah, it was back when I was still trying to actually be like a podcast host guy.
Because you weren't like a host, you were just a guest on that episode. She's like, oh, let's put on my A
Their
game.
chair,
You know?
wheeling
Yeah.
it, hot dealing it.
Yeah. But I was probably
Squealing it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I was probably the lady.
Gator,
Pork
the
fucker.
lady.
I was pork fucker. Maybe I was Porky.
You're Gator. I'll be Pit Stop. I like Pit Stop actually.
Hmm.
What's Lucas's?
Freedom.
It's not freedom.
I'm freedom.
Treat him?
I'm freedom, pork fucker.
I'm not pork fucker,
He's
I'm
Stretch.
Gator. Stretch?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I was thinking of something tall, but I feel like that's too easy too. Because I'm tall and we didn't do that
Stick
for me.
insect.
That's just a bug. It's not even like a code name. I guess it is. But just bugs.
Stick
Fried
insect
dick.
covered.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say Stretch.
No, it's too
Pork
easy.
fucker.
I mean, we
That's what I'm
can
going
think
for.
of one as we go.
Okay.
So we can get back to some of the movie, I guess.
Let's do it. Taglines.
I'll be thinking of something besides stretch and besides insect stick bug. You know, it'd be really funny if one day you handed this to me and said there's no taglines. Like
That'd be
I'm
good.
looking for them for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'd take that long to tell you that there isn't a tagline.
Yeah, you and Lucas are just having a conversation.
We're having a tea party.
This is a crazy tagline. Why take the road when you can fly?
Whoa.
Beautiful.
I thought a skateboard movie.
Skateboard.
Imagine
That was the same tagline for Mel, actually.
Imagine
Why
the, in
take-
the border. They're fuck. It's a board. What the fuck is he talking about?
This
Wait
is
till
the
you see
board
movie here,
room.
suits.
This script had to be insane to pitch to anybody.
I know, right? Why take the road when you can fly? You read that and you're like, what does this have to do with skateboarding? And you watch the movie and you're like, what does that have to do with mortgage disputes?
And what does it have to do with skateboarding still?
It's this movie probably similar to Mel, had to have just been pitched to like a executive who had just freshly done cocaine, just like got high at work and was like, all right, let's do this fucking pitch meeting, guys. Kids, skateboards, yeah. All right, let's skate them. Let's fly them.
Let's Frankenstein this bitch.
I'd like to think that he didn't like the movie until they made him fly. Like, I don't know if I'm sold. Can the skateboard do something magical at the end? In that vein of like wacky kids movies from the era.
They're all trying to invoke E.T. They're always trying to invoke E.T.
I'm trying to revoke E.T.
Oh,
Get that alien out of my country. That's exactly right.
Fucking dirty. He doesn't pay taxes. Do you know that, Brandon?
How did you call him
of
dirty?
course the E.T. doesn't pay taxes.
Did you know?
So why is he here?
Singling out Brandon. Did you know that, Brandon? Your fellow alien is not paying taxes and is dirty, apparently.
Really dirty. He doesn't have
And
to
wrinkly.
shower.
Bug-eyed little
He's
creep.
on the river.
Why am I getting picked on?
Brandon,
Your
do
boy.
you know?
E.T.
go-
is my boy?
You'll get your boy,
love
dog.
E.T.
I just grab E.T. and just throw him.
No, you have to
How
like
far do you think you could
hold
throw
him back
E.T.?
so he doesn't fight us. How far do I think you could throw ET?
Yeah. He's pretty
You could
stout.
convince him to fly. Well,
Yeah, that's assuming he won't fly 15 yards.
oh, no
Damn.
way.
Yeah.
Like 4 feet for me.
Yeah.
4 feet?
Yeah, I was thinking like 6 feet.
I
He's
think-
a stout dude.
Well, I feel like his bones are hollow though.
Oh.
Yeah, so he looks
Why
stout.
do you get that
He
feeling?
can fly.
Yeah,
That's true.
so that's an indicator. Also, I just thought it'd be funny if I said ET has hollow bones. And I was right.
I'd also like to think of E.T. as like an apex predator. Like if he stayed on Earth long enough, he's like hunting seals and
Yeah, the second most dangerous predator is seals.
no.
That's how you show your dominance as the apex predator. You pick on the number 2 guy.
I mean, like a polar bear is
Well,
like an
walrus.
apex predator in its environment, but
no,
it
but
eats
you're
seals.
talking about an alien, be the apex predator of the world.
Yeah.
He's not hunting seals. He'd be hunting
It's
us.
It's his favorite food. They're
We're
full
the
of,
apex
they're full
predator.
of blubber.
He's not a. What's next?
E.T. is a blubber fiend.
What's
okay?
after the tagline? He's not a blubber
Taglines
guy.
of our own.
Hmm. That's right. I totally forgot about it.
Sorry, I was getting yelled at.
I
Skate.
saw that. You always do this when you're being nagged. Not nagged. Sorry. Sounds rude.
That was my fault.
You're always just shaking your head when Alex is just screaming at you.
Yeah, I was breathing improperly. She's right. I'm kidding.
Sorry, honey.
I was blinking too fast
Right.
for her liking.
He's breaking the chair. He's in the box.
What about like
Taglines.
Skateboard
Yeah.
Kid, the extraterrestrial?
That's good.
Yeah,
Or ET property dispute.
there you go.
Yeah.
Entertainment Weekly.
Yeah, that's good.
What about
Boy meets board.
Jinjo?
That's pretty good. Kind of topical for the time too.
Boy meets board. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ollie, no, manual. Shift this into manual.
And Manuel.
That's into Manuel.
That's good.
Manuel.
Now I get
Better
it.
than now it's making
It's all
sense.
coming together.
This movie will kick flip your summer into gear. I don't know when it was released, but
Seems like
Yeah.
a summer flick.
feels like a summer flick.
That's skateboard season.
Yeah.
Tony Hawk approved.
That's good. I don't know if I have anything.
Bam.
That's good.
Okay, taglines of our own. Done. Facts
Hey,
time. Dan facts?
Bam Majora. Dan fact?
Yeah. Dan Gruntovitz facts?
Just like specifically.
Yeah. It could be
The fact board kid.
the fact board kid.
Mm-hmm.
The truth about brackets.
What?
What are you saying?
Like
There's
to fix
brackets
his
on a skateboard.
Yeah.
The truth about brackets?
We have done it before
Fact.
where we don't have fact in it.
Yeah, that was weird.
It was a noise once.
I know, that was really weird. weird.
That
It
wasn't
was
that
funny.
weird.
It was pretty. What about eat my ass facts?
Illegal alien facts.
Legal
I feel like we've
alien
done that.
facts. Eat my ass
Illegal
facts.
alien.
No, illegal alien facts. I feel like we've done.
Like Creech, probably.
Probably.
Yeah, or any other alien movie. Mel facts.
Mel facts.
Mel facts.
Let's do some Mel
facts.
facts. 2 facts of a feather.
There's no feathers, Brandon.
The
You're off
fact
on that one.
kittens.
The what?
The fact
Ooh.
kittens.
The trash
Wait,
kittens.
The trash
The
kittens.
trash facts.
They did
The
like
trash
all the
facts.
songs.
The fact kittens is pretty good. That or Mel facts. Seth, it's your birthday. You get a pick.
Well, I'm wondering if we did Mel facts or if we did Everybody Loves Facts for Mel.
We did.
We did the second
That's
one.
what we did.
Let's do Mel facts.
Mel facts it is for the Skateboard Kid. Sync the audio. I'm just gonna. I figure it out. I don't. You just keep clapping. Yeah. Hey. We're just jamming now.
Movie.
There is very minimal research on this. Like Bigfoot versus DB Cooper. There was more on Love on a Leash. Like very, very little. Christmas Mail style. But I've got 4 facts for you guys today. Great, still clapping.
Is the audio synced yet?
The audio synced. Thank you.
This guy's off the grid.
My first one is that despite the cover art for the DVD and possibly the poster as well, depicting a dog riding along with the kid, neither the Skateboard Kid or the Skateboard Kid has. Wait.
No dog.
Depicting a dog riding along with the kid, the Skateboard Kid does not feature a dog. This is written
No
poorly.
dog.
No dog.
Do you want me to read it?
No.
I can speak gibberish.
No
Brandon.
dog in movie.
Bad.
Even though it was in a
He wouldn't
poster or
sit.
something.
Yeah, and
Okay.
the DVD cover.
Okay.
Next, there's a sequel
What?
titled The Skateboard Kid 2.
No.
It was released in 1995.
Oh no.
2 years later.
Year
Oh
of
no.
birth.
We have to do it. Legally.
It's required.
Yeah.
I don't think we do every movie that's had a sequel. It's like ones that like a sequel is now coming out.
You can't change the rules now that you don't like them, Brandon. We
did
all
do
agreed on
Birdemic
this.
2. We did
Mhm.
Gus.
And we're going to do Birdemic 3.
Yeah, Birdemic 3 just came out last year.
It came out as we were recording
I
Birdemic
know.
2, like that day. What a
What
happenstance.
do you
That's
mean we
cool.
did Gus? Gus didn't have a sequel.
I mean,
Gus
in
is
universe,
the
it kind of did.
unofficial sequel.
We didn't do Top Gun Maverick.
Yet.
Yet. Yeah, I mean, we have a 30-year runway to get these things landed. We got to
That's
do
true.
Dollman versus Demonic Toys.
I mean,
That's
statistically,
right.
one of us will die in that time.
In the next 30 years.
Yeah.
This podcast is going on for another 30 years.
When do you plan on stopping?
I don't know. Is it based on me?
I
Largely.
guess. Yeah.
Okay.
You do most of the legwork here as far as editing goes.
And scripts and
Scripts.
publishing.
Well,
And
sometimes you don't let us write the scripts. So you don't trust us.
sometimes I
Or
do.
me.
That's just you.
Maybe it's me.
My next fact is that this film gained a large following from a video published on YouTube by JonTron, who reviews the movie while watching it. The video was released in 2016 and it has over 13 million views and 279,000 likes.
Wow.
One
that
of those is Seth.
the
One of the
baseball
views.
reader, lip reader guy.
John Boy?
Oh, is that not what Brandon said?
I said
No.
JonTron.
Different guy.
No.
But you've
Never
seen
mind.
this.
Yeah, he's done a lot of movies like that, like the Vanilla Ice movie.
And this is how you know of this, because you haven't actually seen this film before.
No, that was how I knew is that true, Dan? Quote from that video.
Lucas, you've never seen it. I'd never seen it.
It's better than the movie.
The video?
Mm-hmm.
I've
Is
never
that how
seen
you-
it.
Is that how you felt about the Christmas Mail YouTube video too by Drew Gooden?
That the
Was
video
that
is
better
better
than
than
the
the
movie?
movie. Yeah, of course. Christmas Mail sucked.
I like Christmas, man.
Did you watch it? Even though you weren't on it? That's fair.
We did a Star Wars holiday
I like the
special. That
episode.
means we have to do every Star Wars film.
No, because that's like canonically not part of it.
Hmm.
You know how much effort they put
Good
into
justification.
erasing it from history?
That's true.
There's no way that they count that as
That
a
is
sequel to
that
anything.
is true, Dan. And my last one for you guys today is that this comes in on our bottom 100. Lucas, what are you doing?
Again?
This comes in at number 45 on the bottom 100,
Officially or unofficially?
unofficially.
Okay.
Others that we have reviewed, going back, number 4, Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas.
Oh man, number 4.
Number 5, Bigfoot versus DB Cooper.
Damn, right
Good
behind
movie.
it.
Number 9, Birdemic 2.
Stop saying good,
Good
movie
movie.
and bad movies.
Number 12, Birdemic.
Good movie.
Number 15, The Hottie and the Naughty.
Pretty good.
Number 19, the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Nothing for me.
I was waiting for a good movie.
No joy.
Number 43, Cats.
Scats.
No, not Scats.
Poops.
Number 40.
I got him.
Shits. Number 43, Cats. Number 40,
Cats.
You said it again.
Missing
Say
your cats, scats. And some guy from the 1950s being like, "What?"
What? Number 43, Cats.
There he goes.
Number 44, Space Chimps 2, Zartog Strikes Back. Number 45, this. So back to back to back. And then number 78, Dragon Wars. Number 98, The Yumugi. Number 98, Nicolas Cage's The Wicker Man.
He's close
Slept
to
on.
falling out of there.
I know, it originally started at like 95, but we've added some of these unofficial ones.
All we have to do is make 6 bad movies ourselves.
Oh. Or just 3 and it would still be gone.
Unofficially.
Yeah. But that is going to end our Mel Facts today. Good movie.
Good movie.
Which means we can get into the movie. We can get into the birthday.
Birthday movie.
Are we gonna wish him a happy birthday now?
No, that's going to come later. What if I had contacted Nicole Kidman and was like, Nicole Kidman, yeah.
That
Just
would be
wanting to
sick.
wish you a happy birthday, Seth.
Little cameo.
Yeah.
That would be pretty sick.
And
Big
I would
expensive
mostly just
cameo.
I'd
What's that?
mostly be excited that she says Nicole Kidman, yeah.
You think
I
she'd
said it'd be
say it?
expensive.
It would be expensive, yeah.
Well-
Unless she's super nice and she's like, only $1,000 to see my beautiful tentacles.
Did we say we wanted to like see like low cost actors that would do like a cameo thing for us and just send us a sound clip?
Probably, get him to say something insane.
But we were looking at $100 or less. You were looking it up because you wanted to contribute to the podcast.
I did.
How's that going?
Once upon a time. It's going pretty well, I think.
Prospects?
I bring a
Here
sort
every
of
week.
vibe to the podcast that people pretty well enjoy,
Okay.
I think. I think that they're very sad if I'm gone.
I'm a
Maybe
big
I've made
fan.
that up because I have nothing to back that up. Lucas is a big fan.
Now how is the quest for getting a celebrity guest on though?
Oh, that?
Yes. Not just like how not
We
how
just had
you're
Mitch
doing
last
on-
week.
It's true. I do try every once in a while, but I can't think of like realistically who would be big that I could also contact. And perhaps I forgot the word. Court.
What about Amir from Jake and Amir?
I don't think that they would do the podcast with us. Jake might. He's nicer, and apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
But they don't have to do the whole podcast. They could even just send in a sound clip for us.
I could do that. I could maybe do that. Or my sister could. They didn't respond to me. They respond to my sister. I'll text Regan and see.
And now, how are you doing, Seth?
God damn it.
That's all I've got for Nicole, though. Today's not about her. It's about Seth.
We don't go this hard on anybody's birthday, like singling them out.
We need
so
to for
proud of
you. We
I
just
don't like this.
I just need to make sure you're okay, so we're gonna make this day special.
It's the worst day of my life. Hands down.
This is the worst day of my life.
Yeah, good song.
Wait, wasn't it your mom that thought?
She thought that song was, quote, gay. Because my mom still says that every once in a while. She knows it's not how you're supposed to use it, but she just likes it.
There's so much beer in my nose.
She
Does
loves
she
the gays,
actually
though.
say quote gay?
No, she didn't say quote. I'm
Okay.
quoting her when I say it. She didn't say this song is quote gay. No, that's just what
Okay.
she said. Yeah, I was like, this song's so sad, and she was like, what was the line? I'm glad I didn't die before I met you. And she was like, duh, how would you meet him?
You'd love him as a ghost.
Mom, you gave me your depression. How do you not understand what this is?
That's Lucas's favorite line from any song.
What's that?
It's one of them.
I'm gonna love you, even when we're ghosts.
That's good. What
From
song is
that
that?
Say You Won't Let Go by James Arthur.
I don't know
That
what
was
that is.
bad.
Even when we're
Spooky.
ghosts.
I love ghosts. Ooh, I love you. He's got like a sheet over his head.
I got bigger problems, lady.
Oh boy. Ooh.
I love you.
You're a bitch with a body.
He's like, I'll love you even when I'm a ghost. She's like, honey, we're in
We're
so
done.
much debt. Like, can you please stop
For
playing
debt?
this? Can we please stop playing this
The
ghost
ghost?
character? I need you to find a job.
Yeah. Oh, he's not a real ghost in this.
No,
scenario.
no,
he's
he's
still
just-
in the sheet.
Yeah, no, he's just telling her that
Uh,
he'll love her when he's a ghost.
Yeah.
I love you. She's like, please get a job, honey. I cannot keep working double shifts every day.
At the
She
7-Eleven.
could.
And she will, because she loves him even if he's not a ghost.
Oh, she loves her husband.
I have a ghost thing, but I guess I could date a human boy.
So sorry I didn't get Nicole on for your birthday.
It's cool.
She had other plans.
I think it'd be a bigger bummer for Lucas on his birthday, so
We'll get it for Lucas's.
yeah.
He promised.
He did promise.
I will try and get her for Lucas's.
I promised.
Thank you.
I'll just get like AI to do it.
Oh, no.
Make Nicole Kidman say, "Hey,
Of course
Nicole-
no.
Nicole Kidman here from the movie Birth."
It's just Siri. You don't even get like a good AI from the movie Birth.
Whoa.
But let's get into this movie. Whoa! Oh my
Just give it
god!
the Australian
Birth.
accent in your phone.
It's a male. It's Steve Irwin.
Yeah. Crikey, I'm Nicole Kidman.
From Birth.
Yeah, Birth.
But let's get into this movie. A short one, like an hour and 20.
Even shorter than that.
A lot of
How'd
us
you guys
coming
watch
up.
it?
YouTube.
Yeah, me too.
YouTube.
A lot of them coming up are short, like this.
5, 6.
Lamageddon
5,
Next
8.
is like an hour and 9.
Yeah.
Florida Project's only like an hour 40. I don't know about The Last
Decent.
Airbender. Then it's making up for A Brighter Summer Day. All these short ones offset.
Keeping our
that.
average up.
Yeah.
We got to.
But
I got
this
takes
movie's
for that one too.
hot takes. Oh, ooh. A little sassy character.
Mm-hmm.
Intro
my new
credits with the
character.
song Skateboard Freak by the Trash Kittens.
Skateboarder, yeah.
Are these a famous band? Are these?
I was gonna ask you that.
Guys? No, Seth, you're the music guy.
Never heard of him. I'm the music
Trash
guy.
Kittens.
Yeah.
The indie
No.
band guy.
I hadn't heard of him. I was wondering if it was like the main actors band by the end of it though, because that music video at the end of everything, he's like the singer, and it's the Trash Kittens performing.
Could be.
Yeah, I was getting ahead of ourselves, but I was so confused by that.
Just
Like
how you
the
end
final
things
scene?
sometimes.
No, just if it was an actual band or not, or if the kid was the lead of the band. I was so confused. But
Yeah.
you get kids skating with immediate like strobing lights, no alerts or anything. You're like, oh, on a U ramp with neon lights like indoors. It was like, oh hell yeah!
There's like 7 or 8 of them.
They're all dropping in. They're all doing stunts. Some of them wreck here and there, but that's okay.
It's scary.
And they take off out of that building and start. My note here is just chicken wings, tasty little wings.
Good note.
Yeah.
They prank a cop and simultaneously prank the chicken boy outside of his restaurant. And it sets up the theme of the movie that this is all about pranks. It's a prank heavy movie.
It's the biker gang, but it's a kid skateboarding gang.
Yeah.
Rambunctious little rabble rousers.
Kind of some lighthearted fun, stealing a police officer's gun.
It's just what the kids in the 90s do, you know? Harass a cop, take his gun.
Beat up a minimum wage employee. Call him an idiot.
They hated that guy.
They did hate that guy.
But yeah, so they assault and harass this mascot worker at a fast food place and destroy a cop car or something. They like tied it back and
yeah, they tied it to some sort of winch. Is that right?
Yeah.
Winch. And the thing was on wheels that they'd winched him to. So he like tries to go and he's like, what the fuck? And then it, yeah. He did look and sound like Wario. And then he got hit by the giant spool that we tied him to.
Yeah.
It was like a spool.
Like a hamster thing.
No, a spool.
Like a hamster thing. But these rapscallions, they get their own montage. There's a lot of skateboarding montages in here. And this one was primarily consisting of upward ground shots of them skating over top the camera as
and Dutch
planes
angles.
were Dutch angles where planes were landing and departing like crazy. There were so many planes.
Yeah.
And the skateboarder was always in sync with the plane, like as they were going over.
They shot this at LAX.
Probably. Most likely.
Pre-2001?
Lots of planes. Pre-2001, yeah. So they could just be there.
You can
They were-
film on the tarmac.
Yeah. That was my favorite part.
The pilot.
Pre 9/11, they let you put your head under the tires before the plane went. Now you can't do that
To
anymore.
test it. Yeah.
To test
See how heavy this plane is. Can it
Not
crush
that
my
heavy.
grandma?
Can it crush my grandma?
Yeah. You gotta test the unbearable weight of it.
That scene in Napoleon where it just crushes the cup. Crushes the cup.
Yeah. Back so dang it. He was so proud in his product. He put it under a van tire.
Yeah, I love it.
My favorite part is when the one guy can't rip the nylon polymers, and the wife's like so pissed at him. She's like, "What the fuck, man? I want that boat." But
Yeah. Try to remember that
This is-
character's name.
this is the Napoleon Dynamite podcast.
This is the Seth podcast.
This is the Seth podcast. And after all this, one of the kids gets in his car with his dad, who is moving with him. This is our main guy, Zach, and his dad, Frank.
Good names.
They're
Frank actually
moving.
looks familiar. The dad.
Don't recognize any of the names though, but
Yeah.
the rabble rousers also play a prank on Zach and Frank as they untie his little U-Haul thing on top of the car so that all of their belongings crash in the middle of the road as they take a turn. But they're moving and
I didn't see it happen either. That was my note. They just kept driving. Like, that's crazy.
yeah,
They didn't feel
right?
their stuff top out.
Or hear it.
I don't even know. These kids are such fast skaters as they catch up to the car as it's driving. Like they're skating like 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
But then they play a prank on the dad thinking that he committed vehicular manslaughter.
Yeah, they pranked him into thinking they killed the kid.
Oh, because the one hopped in
He
front.
jumped in front of the car and pretended to get hit.
They're like, oh, this would be funny if they think he murdered a kid.
Well, the plan there is that
And then they cut the U-Haul thing.
is that the dad hits the brakes because they go in, they see that he's looking at the map, he's distracted, like, oh, this is gonna be a great prank, and they have to assume that the kid is going to alert him to hit the brakes the right time, and the dad is going to hit the brakes. This prank is easily like he just dies.
Yeah.
Like he
Very
doesn't.
dangerous.
It does not go the way they think he does.
The kid gets hit.
Yeah, 9 times out of 9, easily.
That's like almost 100% success rate.
Close, yeah, but not quite.
99.
9 out of 9. Yeah.
Yeah. Close. And then the U-Haul thing. But now you get a car dealership scene. Dan is our dealer. I said they're probably setting up a future villain with him. He's an unethical worker.
This is coded because he's Texan. The viewer catches on quickly that Texans are bad guys.
Is that a pretty common trope?
Land. I think so.
In
He's got a
California,
big white hat, white suit, and I'm in California, but I'm here to take over your town.
Money hungry Southerners.
I mean, even Brandon caught on that he might be a villain later.
Immediately. What do you mean, even Brandon?
Just joking.
Got him.
Even the dumbass over here.
Oh, how's that 143 IQ treating you, idiot? I don't know who the villain is. The evil one, idiot.
That's how stupid people watch movies. Yeah. I don't know what's going. Is Simba the bad guy?
He's eating bugs. That's not very good.
That's not like me.
I don't eat
Taco,
bugs.
that is like me.
Who is this straw man? It's Brandon. That's right.
This Scar guy's pretty chill, honestly.
Yeah, he's just relaxing. He's got a cool scar.
That's just how. Yeah, that's like the need to relate to characters. Every character on screen, you go, "That's me." The bad guy.
That's something that Seth does.
Yeah, it does.
Every TikTok that I guess I do it with Lucas too, but every TikTok Brandon sends me, it's just like, oh, this is literally me, and it's a guy like losing his mind, doing 40 backflips because he saw a pair of tits or something, and he's just like,
root beer.
Yeah, I'm not that guy.
You're not root beer Giratina guy.
You were changed after coming back to Earth. Did a million trenches.
That's right. That's me.
So me.
I probably said that on that episode.
Root beer.
That's me when I disassociate on the podcast. It's Titan.
That really is you.
No, it actually is.
This is a fun time, guys.
What are you, the bad guy? Come with me. Let's go have some fun in the governor's space station.
Imagine how intense your trauma must be to like completely have it rewired in your head that it's like a positive, like chill hangout zone, the place where your whole life changed for the worse. You know what I mean?
With Zartog?
Yeah.
With Zartog?
Well, like that whole black hole thing and everything. I changed him coming back to Earth after seeing the cosmos and everything. It was so traumatic, and then in his head, he just normalizes that. You know, he's, hey, Zartog's my buddy, even though.
Oh, you're talking about Titan.
Yeah.
I thought Brandon thought you were talking about
caused by Zartog.
Yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah, no, that's. We should watch Space Jams too.
What a trauma response. Yeah.
But yeah, so we got a bad guy here
not,
coming up.
Bottle it up, but put a.
So far, bottle it up that it becomes positive.
Yeah.
Shove it so far down. It's happy.
It's not even like the glass of the bottle has melded with the contents of it, and now you can't tell the difference between trauma and your own reality.
That's
and it's
me.
All the same. That's Brandon.
Happened to a buddy of mine once.
This happened to my buddy Brandon.
But now you get a montage in the new home as Zach unpacks, and Frank, the dad, is too busy.
How does he unpack, Brandon?
He takes his shoes off, takes a load off.
No, he just puts the groceries and his clothes on the ground, and then he flicks them up with his skateboard instead of just putting them away. He's so cool.
Yeah,
but he does place things delicately on the fireplace mantle.
But he would do the behind the back thing too. He's like, oh, yeah. I imagine the 6-year-old. This is the coolest guy.
Zach Fox.
Well, yeah, because 6-year-olds don't have hand-eye coordination. They can't dream of doing this kind of thing.
No. That's why jugglers are gods to the kids.
Yeah, exactly.
They're at every elementary school. If elementary schools went out of business, then so would jugglers.
If elementary schools went out of business,
they're tied together closely.
And clowns,
monetarily. No, clowns would be fine. Clowns will always have a place in like horror movies, carnivals, freelance work as serial murderers,
franchise burger joints.
But jugglers.
Another franchise burger joint.
You put a juggler, that's right, in front of a 6-year-old, and you'll see a fucking universe open up in the kid's eyes.
They've never seen anything like it before, and it's just because they can't hezzy tween. They just don't know how to do that yet.
Not even close. They can really cross.
The kid's also wearing a hat that says "Wow."
Yep. Wow.
That is important. Thank you.
That is, for some reason, important. It really is.
Remember that. It'll come up later.
Yeah.
Talking to you, John. There's a guy named John listening. He's going to be real scared. Seamus. I met a homeless guy at a bar once. His name was Francis, but I kept calling him Seamus all night because he was wearing like a trench coat that was too big for him and a beanie, and he was bald. So he looked like he'd been weathered by the sea. And I kept calling him the wrong name all night. And at the end of the night, I was like, hey, man, can I like take you anywhere? You got like anywhere to be? And he was like, you know, sometimes your home is wherever it has to be for that night. Okay, see you later. Yeah, then he came over and we had a great night. Yeah.
You and Seamus.
Yeah, me and Seamus.
Seamus Francis Tigner. But yeah, so he's got that on, and he can't spend time with the son because he's got to go to work. And Dad is this weatherman that just messes everything up.
He's like in charge of the whole
department.
TV station.
Yeah, he's like the network director, I think is his original title.
I think because the town and the network is so small, he's then basically has to be the do-it-all guy and has to be the camera guy, the programmer, all of it.
Because he's acting at one point, he's a meteorologist at one point. He's not.
Yeah,
I got to fill in the blanks.
I couldn't tell if it was that he's kind of the jack of all trades out of necessity, or if it was like that. The more he pissed off, because we're getting to that, where like things keep happening to Dan, the evil car dealership guy. And he's like, I own this whole fucking city. I'll demote you and I'll make your life a living hell. So I couldn't tell if it was him doing everything because he had to, or if the car dealership was guy was like, all right, you know, every blow I take, I'm gonna take you down a notch.
Okay, it's left unclear.
I mean? Yeah, very unclear. They don't talk about it at all. His job doesn't matter.
He's got a lot of jobs to do, but what does matter is my next note that says, "Looks like Mom is dead." Woo! Dead mom.
Uh-oh.
Dead mom and Mel too, right?
No. Fully functioning parents that got rid of their kids because they were tired of them.
That's right.
Yeah.
They were like in couples counseling. They're like, this has been good. We should see our kids. And then the mom's like, we should take a vacation, just me and you. And like, oh, never mind.
A vacation to see the kids we hate. Yeah, that was Mel.
That's full Mel.
And then
full Mel.
It would have made more sense to have a dead parent.
Full
no,
Mel.
they were just like, eh.
And at the end, they were like,
jacket.
aren't we doing so well by ourselves here? Like, yeah, like things are so great. You know, we should have the chaos as our kids again. They packed it back up. They were doing well.
Yeah, I know, right? Their marriage was great.
God, man, that would suck. To realize that you'd be so much happier without your children when they're away for a weekend. That must be what my parents experienced every time we were with our grandparents for like a day. They're like, man, I really wish that we could have a different life.
I wish we didn't have 12 of these fuckers.
You can love something and still never want to see it again. And that's me.
But then sometimes you love something and you have to see him. That's what you feel about Lou.
And I need to see him.
That is a need.
I was gonna say like birds, but yeah, Lou.
Lou for sure. So Mom's dead, and the kids are bullying this girl when Zach comes to the rescue. What was her name?
Jenny,
that's right. They're bullying her, and Zach comes and rescues her.
Oh.
And now Dad is also directing a commercial at the car lot with Evil Man Dan.
Also, wasn't Danny Tanner the main character of Full House? They share the same name.
Yes. Was his last name Tanner?
Yeah, they're the Tanners.
I don't know if his name was Dan though.
In Full House it was. Danny Tanner was in Full House. I just didn't know that their last name was Tanner in this.
Danny? Yeah, it was Tanner in this. I didn't know about
Then there it is. Yeah.
Is it the same universe?
Same universe, same guy.
Same guy, yeah.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Bob Saget
He
and
changed his life around.
this guy, whoever this actor was.
Hey.
Same person. And so Zach goes to his dad to get a loan for him for the new like greatest skateboard. He's like, Dad, can I have some money for the new greatest skateboard? He's like, no. So he goes, he's gonna get a skateboard.
Not as good as when the kid asked for the dog in $1 Million Duck. Asked for Charlie the dog.
He couldn't come up with any other name besides Charlie. It's the
Remember the
only
little
name he
redheaded
knew. Yeah.
That makes
What a
sense,
flick.
though. Kids are idiots.
Kids are idiots.
My
They don't
sister
even know
couldn't
who the
name
villains
anything
are.
when she was in. They have no idea.
Marina named 4 fishes and her home like Eck baby in high school, all Logan.
All of them?
Yep.
My sister would just put Y at the end of things. We had a fish named Fishy for like 5 years.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's classic.
Ladybuggy.
No, for real. That did
I had a
not matter how many
rhinoceros called
syllables there were.
Horny for a long time.
That's great.
You had a pet rhino, huh?
No, that was a comedy.
Rhino-y.
I hardly know her.
But
I
he's
have a
gonna
pet-
get a skateboard.
A
Don't
little
worry.
stuffed jaguar I called Jaguar.
Nice.
That's good.
He's my homie.
I had a
Yeah, sorry.
snake once.
You have a snake right now.
A little stuffed snake.
Oh,
That I got from the fair.
you call it Snakey?
No, I don't remember his name, but I remember I was acting out this whole scenario with him. Where
Was
he's-
it yellow and black? I got a
uh,
stuffed snake from his fair once.
It might have been.
Yeah.
But I had this whole scenario he was
Maybe
playing
you
out.
stole it from me.
And he was like, he had to like die to save the world or something. Or he was like, he had no other option but to jump off this cliff. And he was like saying goodbye to his I assume wife in the scenario. And he was like, it's time to commit suicide. And he like jumps off. I was in a bunk bed at the time, so he jumps from the top and then dies. And my parents overheard me and they were like, why do you know what suicide is? And I was like, oh, it's just like killing yourself. And they're like, yeah, but do you know why? And I was like, I don't care. The snake's dead. So I got to talk about that.
And that moment has defined who you are today.
Yeah, I was like 12 maybe. I had a snake kill itself for love or some shit.
A hopeless romantic.
Yeah. The worst kind.
Reptile love.
Yeah. Cold-blooded.
But don't worry, Zach's gonna get his skateboard, just not the new latest and greatest one. And so this commercial goes poorly because the son of the car lot guy and his like henchman worker, what was that guy's name? Earl, that's right. They like knock over all the scarecrows there and they spray him with water and then they scrape the paint on his new finished Mustang. Everything goes wrong in this commercial.
They keep the take going though.
They
don't
do.
give up on the take.
They filmed the scratch paint. And
Yeah. He's getting sprayed with a hose and he's just, we have the best deals.
Scarecrows are everywhere.
No one yelled
from
cut.
his bones.
Play to the whistle.
Yeah.
Um,
You'd love for the game. That scene cracked me up because Earl's like wrapped up in the hose, and nobody did that. Nobody pranked him. Like,
No.
the one kid got
He
pushed
just
into the
left on
scarecrows.
lurch.
He's just stupid. He got wrapped up in a hose, and he's spraying the boss mid shoot. But he's not like trying to untangle. He's looking around. And he's like, I don't know, and he's holding the lever still and spraying. He's like, I'm sorry, can't stop it. He's like,
just
shooting
let it
right at
go.
him. Yeah, that's awesome.
But then we meet Maggie. She is the woman who lives next door to the car dealership, and she seems pretty buddy-buddy with Zach. She has not paid her electricity bills, but Zach helps her con Dan.
No.
No, the electrical reader guy.
Oh, that's
meter
right.
guy.
Yeah.
What did he do?
He
Well,
took.
He broke
Lucas,
something.
go ahead.
He just like messed with the meter outside to make it look like she hadn't used any or there was all paid up on it.
Oh, you've used
Well-
no electricity in the last 3 months.
While also switching out like a glass of water, a pitcher of water that he put a goldfish into that was set up next to the guy. So then when the guy came
Her
in and
pet.
said, you haven't paid yet. So I'm gonna drink, have a nice drink, and then I'll be out of here. and unwittingly drinks the goldfish.
Maggie watches her pet fish be swallowed and doesn't say a thing.
Yeah, she's doing the ooh, oh no
Grab his
face.
ass.
Fishy, no!
Yeah. No! You gotta freak out. No, he took the glass that the fish was in, poured the fish into the pitcher, and the glass looked just like the glass outside of the reader on the side of the house. I don't know what those are called exactly.
No.
But he broke that one.
Okay.
And then he replaced it with the goldfish's bowl. And then he comes back inside and he's like, I guess you're fucking all paid up. I don't know what happened. Must have been a mistake.
What happened?
And there's so many opportunities to stop him from drinking the goldfish. Do you mind if I take a drink? She goes, no, go ahead. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Have a good day.
Water.
It's fish water. It's shit yellow.
There's a fish inside it. He drinks it. Doesn't
And there's
know.
a fish
He doesn't feel a fish go down his throat
or
either.
taste disgusting water.
Piss and shit water.
It's like opaque. You can't see through it.
Good word.
Most of this movie is prank based, though. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Good motif.
But as a repayment,
Just really kids.
Maggie gifts this skateboard that she's been holding on to for years to Zach.
Yeah.
It's just been like sitting up on her shelf.
Weird romance
And
between these two.
Zach gives this
Belonged to a magician.
It did belong to a magician, and he gives the skateboard
Radical.
a huge makeover. You know, he's putting new paint on it.
This is
he
really
put a
funny.
motor on it.
He did. Can you imagine like an 80-year-old magician with a skateboard?
That's pretty funny.
In the 80s or 90s.
King Lear with a skateboard.
That'd be sick.
He's radical. And then I was dying laughing at this too because the kid is watching on the movie on this little TV while he's
Frankenstein.
working. No, the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde from like fucking 1924 or something.
Oh,
like
is that
the
what it was?
Oldest ass movie. Yep, I've seen it in film class as like an example of like early fucking body horror type shit.
Sure.
There's no way this 14-year-old kid is throwing on this black and white silent art house pic of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
While being
And it doesn't
being a
even
mechanic.
thematically make sense.
yeah.
No.
You're right. It would make more sense if it was Frankenstein instead of a dual personality thing.
That's why I thought it was
clicked with me.
Frankenstein.
It was not. It was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Damn it.
Goddamn.
That they were probably like, they're not gonna notice. Let's just put Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde on. They'll think it's Frankenstein. Will be good.
Well,
And they fucking got me.
Yeah. And I thought it was ridiculous right away that he's watching an old ass movie, but Brandon's like, I was like, why is he watching Frankenstein? Brandon goes, oh, because it's an inanimate object coming back to life. And I was like, okay, guess that makes sense. But
Now it doesn't.
now it
It was
doesn't.
a good conclusion.
No, even if it did make sense, it doesn't make sense that he's watching this black and white Frankenstein movie. The only thing
Just for fun.
just for fun, while he's fucking with a skateboard that he's painting like shit.
What would a 15-year-old in 1993 be
My
watching?
assumption was that he was watched him because his mother used to love those movies. So if they'd set something like that up, it would at least thematically make sense.
We don't learn anything about the mother.
Or the kid or the dad. We learn more about the evil guy than any other character.
Yeah.
Everybody else
Yeah,
is
he's-
just
I don't
speaking in exposition dumps and pranks.
He was probably watching fucking Power Rangers, Transformers, stuff like that. He's a
Probably.
kid.
Back in the day.
He's not watching this shit.
He's really not. But he was watching, apparently, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde while doing all this mechanic work on the skateboard. And now he is sleeping on the skateboard. And while he sleeps, lightning strikes, shocking the board and him awake.
That would shock me awake too.
Yeah, you'd probably die.
If I got struck by lightning.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm built to resist lightning.
Oh,
He's built
shit.
different.
Yeah.
Built with rubber.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you why. I just think I could survive a
It's
lightning strike.
because you're always wearing a rubber condom.
That's
at any
true.
time.
I'm ready to.
Just in case a lightning strike or you need a woman.
That's exactly right.
But you cut back to that indoor skate park from the beginning, strobe and all that. Zach is outside. But then as he's about to go in, the board talks to him and takes him in. A talking cat? A talking
What?
board?
A talking boy.
Huh?
I hated the mouth, the face on
The
this
animation.
skateboard. Yeah.
It's really bad.
Because he put like, what did he even put on the front of it? Like over
Headlights. That's what his eyes were.
well, his eyes were like lights, but then he also put like this.
He put headlights and an antenna on a skateboard.
He did put an antenna too, but he put like this plastic piece.
It's such a fundamental misunderstanding of what cool is these executives think this kid will put a fucking motor and some headlights on a skateboard. It'll be the coolest shit ever.
And an antenna.
It's horrible.
But yeah,
so for the radio. Yeah, why is it an antenna?
I don't know, but it talks to him and it takes him in, and Zach is being beat up. For the skateboard starts to roll on its own, and then gets the mind of its own and starts talking, forms a mouth, forms the eyes, and it's like, oh my god. And it helps him get out of there, and it's just cracking jokes the whole way.
Yeah.
I also laughed earlier because the goons are skateboarding, right? When it's going on, they're at their little fucking hangout place, and then the main goon, the kid, hops on the microphone and goes, "All right, boys, it's grub time," and then they all have a lunch break. A scheduled lunch break over the PA announcement, and then they go out to go beat up the geek.
We had to rewatch that like 4 times, and not for the same reason. We didn't know what he was saying. We couldn't figure out what he was saying on. I think he said grubbing time. Like, you're right.
Oh, that's right. We're like, what the hell is
but
he saying?
Rummage time. Like, what the fuck is rummage time?
Dubbing time.
Yeah, but we didn't even think about the ramifications of grubbing time existing. We were just like, oh, finally we know what he said. But like thinking that these cool skaters doing kickflips on the U-pipes.
Like, says it's time for lunch.
Oh boy, system. Snake gets his sandwich.
I hope there's Jello cups.
That is really funny. Thank you.
Pre-packed for them.
Yeah, their mother's got it.
I thought that this next scene was good because I put good scene where all the teens laugh as the car lot guy gets oiled for what the car's spewing on him.
You laughed really hard at this part because they're chasing the kid. I don't know what he's doing. He like accidentally comes into their rummage time and he's like skating around. They're like, "What the fuck? We hate this guy."
They hear his motor. Yeah,
that's what it is. What's the sound? They chase him. They go by the dealership. I think he accidentally gets some oil in his crotch or whatever. And they're chasing the kid, but they stop chasing him just to look at him and laugh.
Their dad, that guy's dad.
Yeah, I think he got oiled.
Yeah, it's really funny.
They recognize
good scene.
Game recognized game.
Hold on, we'll chase him in a second. Have you seen this guy in his oil pants though?
We'll get him. We'll catch him.
This next bit is probably my favorite of the whole movie. Unironically,
the heart to heart between Zach and the skateboard.
Yeah, when they bond. He throws him batting practice, especially.
They ride at night and play baseball together.
So his dad the ball. Earlier, it's callback. Yeah, the dad wouldn't throw him batting practice earlier. He's too busy, and now he finally has the father figure he needed.
The skateboard throws the balls.
It's so funny because the first pitch from he's on the first pitch at the opening day of the MLB season. The skateboard. He's throwing the first pitch to Zach, and it's like way off, and he's like, "What the hell? It's a skateboard. You should be happy he can throw a baseball at all."
He gets it over the plate.
That he can't throw a strike.
Yeah. And then he hits a home run.
Yeah, he's like, "Take that, you fucking dork."
I said four-seam down the middle, you idiot.
And then the next part, it tops it because it slides into them watching the sunrise together, meaning that they stayed up all night at the cliff of this.
That shit got me. That's so funny.
They stayed out all night long.
I was laughing so hard at that. Yeah, because
they didn't have the wherewithal for this fucking Italian skateboard. He's like, "Hey, we should watch the sunrise together."
Hey, I'm down there, Louise. Let's have a romantic evening, baseball style. Up late night, thinking about the Mets. No, that shit cracked me up. Yeah, the romantic sunrise that they're watching. The dad not noticing that his son's been out all night with this floozy of a skateboard.
It's floozy.
Dad wasn't even there. Yeah,
I can't believe he's not recording clown commercials or whatever the hell.
I can't believe I didn't even put the sunrise in here. I only put the baseball scene. Yeah,
I was losing it after that.
It was like 1 second long. So
I know.
It was like very funny. Like let's wrap up the montage really quick. with like a nice, like a happy ending to the montage. But then the implication is that they stayed up all night on these cliffs together, hand in hand, and then watched the
Exactly.
sunrise.
Holding this little antenna that he's been using as a hand the whole movie.
It's connector.
It's what you and I were doing because we were close to seeing the sunrise that morning, as it was like 3:30 a.m. We were
That's
watching this
true.
at like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, and doing different poop names for NBA players. It's a good night.
Nice.
Nice. Poop Henderson was what
Poop
kicked it
Anderson
off.
killed me.
Contavious Caldwell
Cat
Poop.
Henderson.
Scat
That's
Henderson's
good.
kid too.
That
That one's more clever.
After this heart to heart and the sunrise, Zach tries to tell his dad about the board, but he's too busy being a clown in a kid's show to even listen to him. It's like he needs somebody to listen to.
The dad is manifesting as a clown in his son's eyes, literally.
Wow.
Ooh, powerful stuff.
Yeah. And the car salesman, Dan, just conned a policeman out of his own car. He's like, here, you can have this Volkswagen Beetle that's got police written on it.
Yeah.
With
He's also
the
sweet.
horn.
He's also sweet on the mom.
He is sweet on the mom. On Maggie.
The mom character, Maggie.
And they live like right across from each other. I don't know if we established that earlier. That
Not even a street.
No, it's like a
Right
lot.
next
It's like
to
a dirt parking lot.
Yeah.
That they live adjacent to each other. And like I don't know if her house is part antique shop and that's like her thing, or if that's just their business. But his thing, he comes in flirting. And he's like, "How much for this wonderful contraption?" It's like a gumball machine. He puts $2 in front of her.
Yeah.
And she's like, "No, I couldn't possibly take your money."
It's 20.
Hmm?
She's like, that's a 20, please.
Oh yeah.
please pay me in full.
Yeah. There's a price tag on the gumball machine.
Do we lose Lucas? Lucas?
Ooh. Lucas lost rents.
Skyrocker.
I hardly know her.
This next scene, well, we'll wait and see, but like this next scene really got me too.
I feel like he'd have something funny to say about the gumball machine, though. I don't want to.
Lucas.
I did think it was really funny with the clown dad earlier. He's like, "Dad, the skateboard